Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. I am so excited about today's video because it is going to be all about being productive. Now, as you guys can tell, I'm in a different space and the lighting in here isn't that great, but this is my renovated prayer closet. If you want to see this entire update process, you can go ahead and click this card right here or the first link down below and watch me transform this entire space. But today we are going to be productive in multiple aspects of my life. We're going to be spiritually productive, which is always number one and the most important. We're going to be physically productive, and we're going to be productive in our space or environment and just get a lot of stuff done together. So I hope this video encourages you. I hope it motivates you. Need some Christian motivation? Well, girl, here you are. And I just want to say thank you guys for clicking and tuning into this video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I typically don't go to the gym during the daytime just because I do have like gym anxiety, and going at night is more helpful to me because there's not as many people. Like afternoon, nighttime, like, you know, there's not as many people, whereas during the daytime, I've never been during the day. Ever since going in December, like it's February now, obviously, I don't go during the day. So I'm a little nervous, but I was just like, you know what, we're gonna go during the daytime and it is what it is, and I'm gonna try to conquer my anxiety. But I wanted to share something with you guys. So my intention was starting with the gym was to just be healthy. You know, I was carrying a child for 9 months. I birthed a child, was feeding a child for a very long time for my own body. And I lost all of my baby weight. And I know some people that's like their goal. That was not my goal because I'm a very petite person to begin with, and I felt the most confident I ever felt in my life actually pregnant because I got to gain weight, and I have always struggled to do that. So I lost all my baby weight, and that was actually really devastating for me. And then I actually got brain fog for over a year. If you guys haven't seen my testimony, if you guys want to hear more about what happened in my journey with that, I will link it down below. But basically, brain fog is one of the most debilitating, odd sicknesses I've ever felt. And I was sick with it, like I said, for over a year. I was working with my doctors. We could not figure out what was wrong. And one day I was at a breakthrough service at my church. The altar minister that I was with, I told her about my brain fog and we prayed. And in that moment, Jesus healed me. So I praised him and thanked him. And so it was kind of like, okay, I was pregnant, then I wasn't pregnant, then I was feeding my kid, kind of didn't have enough energy for it, kind of didn't care about it, lost all my baby weight, then got brain fog. And because of my brain fog, I fell into a very like depressive lifestyle. It was a very hard trial in my life, not to sound dramatic, but it really was. And because I couldn't physically do anything, I got into this like depressive habit of not doing anything because I couldn't. Then when I got healed, I slowly started to like have a normal life, have a normal routine. And one of the things I wanted to do was be healthy in the gym. My goal is to gain muscle and just to be stronger. It's not to get a big badonk or anything like that because baby, I already have one. But you guys, there are so many people here. Like, it's not even funny. This is really a challenge. I'm like, got in here and I was like, I'm just gonna go home tonight. But it's like, I already am here. Here's my outfit. I'm wearing this Gymshark long sleeve shirt, and I love this because I'm doing back and biceps today, and it has like these little sleeves to help my hands. I'm wearing matching Gymshark biker shorts. They're black and gray, but on top of it, I'm wearing some Nike sweatpants. And then I have my hat. I want to get like a black hat or like a black and a gray and a white hat even, because I feel like this, honestly, you guys, is just me, but this helps me to feel safe. Like, don't look at me. I'm not looking at you. Don't watch how much I'm lifting. Just look at my form, because right now for me, it's about the form. I'm gonna drink water and try to gather the courage to get in here, y'all. Chance would be laughing at me right now if he knew this is how I act, because he just be doing the thing. He is so brave and fearless, and I'm like, came to Target to pick up some nighttime pull-ups. So today is the day that I have a church service, so I'm just getting ready. I did spend a lot of time in prayer and in worship today. And I actually wanted to give you guys like a little spiritual update. So first, I'm gonna do primer. So if you guys don't know, I'm part of something called pre-service prayer at my church. And essentially it's when myself and a few other people go up on stage and we just prepare the service for the Lord, set the atmosphere, and just kind of have a time of warfare before service. And in December, I started to plan out and really meditate and think about the things that I wanted to do in the upcoming year. What did I want my life to look like, my family life, my spiritual life, my YouTube life, all these things. And I really felt like the Lord was prompting me to take a step back from pre-service prayer. That was definitely difficult for me because I didn't want anyone to think that I'm giving up, and I'm there every service, so not being on stage felt different. But it was also something that I knew I personally needed. I've gone through seasons of like prayerlessness in my life, and really I felt like there was some sort of breakthrough I needed to have, but I didn't know what. Next, I'm going to go with foundation. So I took the whole month of January off of pre-service prayer, and I went on this pursuit to know the Lord deeper, to get into a deeper posture of prayer, to know his word more, like get more saturated in the word and just really be consumed by the Lord. That was my word for the new year. My sole intention, girl, is to be consumed with the Lord. And so taking that month off, honestly, I just had so many new revelations, some really big revelations, some pretty basic like foundational revelations. And tonight is actually my first night back doing pre-service prayer. In this time of pursuing the Lord in a deeper way, I was also fasting from like social media, and there's just been a huge shift. Like my prayer life looks so different, my mentality looks so different, my understanding of spiritual gifts and just understanding the reasons behind why we do things as God's children is just totally shifted, and I'm feeling really on fire and great. Definitely would like to have like a more in-depth conversation about those things, but I do want to say, if you are kind of in a position of power, for lack of better word, like pre-service prayer, that is something that like the church asked me to come into, and I'm on stage like literally warring in the spirit. It is not to be taken lightly, and in a way it is like a position of power, just like me teaching in ministry, like I'm leading the little ones. If you're in a position of power and you're not feeling all right with God, you know, you're lacking on certain things, you're not putting your time to fuel your spirit, it is okay to take a step back to make sure that you are and get yourself right, girl. That's how I felt with pre-service prayer. I was spending time with my Father, doing the things, but honestly, I just felt like there was something missing, and I want to honor my Father in heaven, but also honor my congregation. And if I'm not feeling 100%, if I feel I need to take a step back and dig deeper so I can come back better, more on fire, with more knowledge and closer to God, then that's just what I have to do. So if you guys are in like some sort of position of authority, do not be prideful and just say, oh, it'll pass, whatnot. Like, no, like if it's genuinely a problem, you need to address it and have enough strength and humility to say, I'm going to step back for a minute and work with this with God, and I'll be back.
Cute little rap kid.
Is that the enemy has held you in bondage to. You are no longer that person. Through the broken bond.
So got out of service, went home for a little bit, and then we have to stay physically productive. So we're back at the gym. Today we're going to be doing hams. No, what are we doing? Glutes and hammies, and we're also doing like a full upper body workout, girl. Good, how are you?
Doing well. What can I get started for you?
Can I just get a venti acai refresher, and can you put apple juice instead of water, please?
Okay, what else for you?
And then can I just do a tall iced water with some strawberries in it, and that'll be it. I don't know if I'm just tripping, but I feel like I haven't heard the birds in so long. Spring is upon us, and I feel like hearing the birds chirp this morning on the way to church is literally releasing dopamine in my brain. It's just so beautiful. So last night after the gym, you guys, I helped McKenna bake cupcakes till 3 a.m. and we're about to go serve, so I'm stopping to get a drink. I didn't have time to do makeup. And I also work tonight too, because I volunteer at church and then I'm in a paid like childcare position as well. So that's tonight. So today we're going to be pretty busy. So this is what I got today. Zoom juice.
No, honestly, it could be in your trunk. Yeah.
Okay, I'm clocked in. When I first get in, I get the check-in sheet out, I fill it out, all the information, and I go along to the different tables and set out some toys for free play. So yeah, and then I teach, follow the curriculum, and do my thing. So here we did dinosaur puzzle, dinosaur toys, foam puzzles, lacing boards, coloring, and building blocks. All right, friends, we are continuing with our productivity. So today I already had a Bible study this morning, some time with my father. Then after, I went to Walmart and Dollar Tree for stuff for my prayer closet, which is a whole other video. And now I'm stopping at the gas station because I need to get some air in my tire. And then we're gonna go home and knock some things off of my home to-do list. I need to organize stuff, so I have like an organizing list. But I know the only thing I'm gonna be able to get done today is to clean my seeds room. So we're gonna get pressure in the tire, get air in the tire, girl, not pressure. Get air in the tire, go home and clean the room. And then today is our family day, so we gotta get to getting. Hopefully I can remember how to do it. Hopefully. I've been showed multiple times. Once I got back home, the first thing I did was make us some dinner. So this one is really simple and easy. It's literally just sausage and potatoes, but honestly, guys, it's one of my favorites and it is very filling. So after we had dinner, I decided to jump into all of my to-do lists. First, starting in my daughter's room by putting toys in her toy box. And then I'm going to move section by section in her room, starting off with her bed area. I'm going to make her bed, clear off her bed, and then I'm going to go to her nightstand and then the toys that are surrounding her bed area. Personally, for me, this is my favorite way to clean, which is section by section. I also feel like it's the most effective because rather than looking at the huge mess in the room, you're looking at one small area at a time. So here you guys can see I'm just moving over, organizing her cubbies, and then doing the same exact thing for her play kitchen area, just taking it one section at a time. As I'm cleaning, I often find a lot of clothes, so with those I just set them to the side, and then when I'm done cleaning, I'll go and hang and organize all of her clothing items. Another thing I really needed to do on my list was to clear off my vanity. It is the area that gets the most cluttered in my space, to be honest, so it felt good to wipe everything down, disinfect it, and then reorganize my organizing drawers, girl, and skincare and makeup and stuff. And I also did the bathroom floor as well. Then I had to pause from all my cleaning, take a break, and get my little ready for bed. So we ran a bath. Here were her products, and she loves to read while she's in the bath. I sit on a chair and read to her. So she chose Peppa and then her little Jesus books today. So since we're in my seeds room, I wanted to show you guys a couple things that I thrifted. So in my last Goodwill video, I actually thrifted this curtain and I love it. It's gorgeous. This is what that pink organization thing looks like in her closet, which I love this because it makes everything so much easier to access. So I put all of her shirts there, pants, and then pajamas. And this is a cute piece of decor we also found in that Goodwill video. Okay, so as you can see, I look different. I actually got my hair done and my nails are off because I've been filming this over the course of a couple days. It's just not possible for me to get all this done in a day or 2 days because I don't have much free time away from my seed. So, you know, I gotta balance it. I gotta balance it with her, doing things, church, mommy duties, and then the productive things such as knocking things out that I've needed to get done. So that's still productive though. Like if you can do a major task a day, girl, that's awesome. It's gonna make you feel great and it's a step in the right direction. So you guys saw my list earlier. The last couple things I need to do is to put together my shoe organizer, which I actually thrifted that. So I'm excited to organize the shoes, and I'm adding something on my list, and we're going to tackle some laundry. The other day, it was actually yesterday, I did 3 different loads of laundry, all of my daughter's laundry, which was a lot. So I'm gonna fold that and get that put away, but that's basically it. The only thing that, well, 2 things I didn't get done on my list was to organize underneath my sink, and y'all, I just did not feel like doing that. You know, this counter looks great, but I was not about to go organize. It's a mess down there. It's just too much, y'all. I got too much stuff, so we're gonna say that for another vlog. And then the other thing was to deep clean and organize my car and clean my daughter's car seat. But it's February, and oddly enough, this is the coldest month of the year. We get the most snow, it's freezing, it's crazy. So I have not had the opportunity to go out there and clean it, and I'm not gonna freeze to do that. So that's gonna be in my other video, and I also have an idea to make a cleaning caddy with you guys. So that'll be in my next productive video, but I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. And if you guys haven't seen, please be sure to check out my testimonies, which are in my faith playlist. I'll link it right here, and all of my recent testimonies are linked down below. I've been a Christian for a little over 2 years, or I've been building my relationship with the Lord for a little over 2 years. I went without him my entire life, and 2 years ago he radically and miraculously changed me, softened my heart, and it's just been incredible to walk with him. So if you guys want to hear that testimony and just see how God can change your life, please give him the time of day and do so. I was addicted to weed, I was angry, I was depressed, I grew up suicidal, all this dark stuff, y'all. And now I live free, made new, and redeemed, and walking in the kingdom, and I've answered the call of my Father. So hopefully that will encourage you to do the same, and hopefully this video encourages you to get some stuff done and to be physically, emotionally, environmentally, and above all, spiritually productive. So love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Comment down below. Let's talk, and I will see you soon. Bye.